Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to refresh my hanging basket. My winter basket's looking a bit sad and it needs some early spring colour. The winter cyclamen are over. They've been affected by the frost because they're frost tender, and so they're coming out and some early spring colour is going to go in. I've really enjoyed this hanging basket. I've never had my own hanging basket before and I've really enjoyed it, and I really recommend that you get a hanging basket. It adds another dimension to your garden and it gives extra colour and interest and beauty. So now I'm going to plant it up. So the cyclamen are coming out. I really enjoyed the cyclamen. They flowered for a long time. They flowered until the frosts, so they're really good value. It was a lovely red and green theme, very festive, lime green and red. It was really nice, but anyway, they're not frost hardy. We've had a frost, so they're coming out. Et voila. And then I'm going to take a bit of the compost out because I want to put some new compost in. Important to put new compost in, as I always say, when you're planting something new. So I'm just going to make little pockets in the compost, and then I'll add some fresh multi-purpose compost. So I'm going to add primulas to this hanging basket. This is a primrose type of primula, so it's Primula vulgaris. And this particular one is called Rosebud Salmon Orange. And I think it's a really pretty colour. It's a kind of orangey red with a little bit of pink in it. I think it's really, really pretty. So that's going to go in. I'll water it well because primulas like moisture, and I'll keep an eye on the watering. I just wanted to point out to you, there's a bit of grey mould on this one, so that I need to pick that out because it'll spread to the rest of the plant. They're a bit prone to grey mould, so I will pick it over, take off the tatty leaves, and then start the planting. So tidy up the plants first. Easier to do it without wearing gloves. I'm just going to pick it over, take off the tatty leaves. I like to keep the labels as a record. I will actually treat these as annuals because in the summer, well, late spring, I'll put my summer bedding in. So these would be treated as annuals. They are actually perennial. So long as they don't dry out, they'll come back the next year. So they're really good value. So that one's picked over. I'm going to do that to all of them. And I also want to say I really like this one because it's a primrose type and I prefer them to the polyanthus type of primulas. I like the primrose types. It's got lovely sort of frilly petals. I think it's really, really pretty. So I'm just going to pick them over, all of them over. Take out the grey mould, very important. Take that out. It's already beginning to spread around the plant. There's actually about 3 plants in there, but I'm going to put them in as one. Which ones have I done? I haven't done this one. Just take off the tatty leaves. It just tidies it up. There we go. And they just look a bit tidier. Okay, now into the basket. First of all, some fresh multi-purpose compost. They'll love it. They'll have some nutrients for the next 2 to 3 months. So I'm going to add some new multi-purpose compost. Put my gloves on. This is Rocket Grow, which I like very much. I use it a lot and I mention it a lot. And I'm just going to put a little bit in and I'll bed them in with some new compost as well. So turn them upside down, squeeze the pot. You can see this is quite dry actually, so I'll make sure I give it a good water, and that's going to go in there. I'm actually going to take some of the soil off because I need to be able to fit it in, because these are quite big plants, quite decent sized plants. So you can take a bit of the soil off, it's fine. And just squeeze them in. There we go. And I'm going to do that, I'm going to put the other 2 in. Add a bit more multi-purpose compost, hang it up and then give it a good water. And I'm going to really enjoy it. So that's the last one in. It's looking really pretty, really colourful. And I'm now going to hang it up and water it. So do have a hanging basket. It'll give you a lot of joy and you can change it through the seasons. So watch this space. This is the spring colour and I will put some summer colour in and I'll keep it looking good all year round. I hope this has inspired you to go to your local garden centre. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.